Alright, if you've been following Rell Seas at all, you already know that this game has not been built quietly. Between the official teaser videos, the early showcase clips, the community is calling Movie 1 and Movie 2, along with all of the Twitter posts that have been made recently. We actually have a pretty clear picture of what Rell Seas is trying to become. So in this video, I am breaking down everything we've seen so far that has been certified and sent out by the Rell brothers. From everything shown so far, one thing is extremely consistent. Rell Seas is not trying to be another typical anime grinder. Instead, the core vision seems to be a full ocean-based RPG with exploration-driven progress, and the systems actually matter outside of combat. So you don't have to just fight to level up. Unlike most Roblox anime games, where progression is just quest, fight, level, repeat, everything shown suggests much more dynamic and linear progression. In the early showcase videos, the focus wasn't really hype or flashy moments. Instead, it was more about systems and world design. And here's what those early showcases really emphasized: sailing and ocean travel. Ships aren't just there for decoration or fast travel, they're actual usable gameplay objects. The ocean itself also seems to be a core part of the progression, not just something you pass through. And the travel across the world feels much slower, more intentional, and way more grounded compared to the instant teleport systems in other games. So right from that point, the game is setting a clear tone, not just moving between islands, you're actually surviving the ocean. In the early combat footage, you can already see the direction they're going in. Movement looks more grounded, combat seems to be ability based, but not just in a spam heavy way. The animation looks smoother, with actual commitment to actions instead of instant ability chaining. And the biggest takeaway from all this is that combat looks like it's been designed to reward timing and skill, not just button mashing with blox fruits, which is absolute garbage. I hate people that actually like those games. Across all early clips, the islands don't really feel like isolated grind zones. Instead, they look like a more detailed, more unique, and actually designed for purpose. And they feel like they're connected through exploration routes rather than just being random teleport points. So that really reinforces the idea that exploration isn't just background content, it's a core gameplay loop. And now moving on to Twitter, which is where a lot of the deeper information comes from. From consistent posts and replies from the devs, a few key themes keep showing up. First is exploration. The developers keep repeating one idea over and over again. Exploration comes before grinding. That means discovering locations actually matters. Traveling across the world has real risk and real value. The progression is directly tied to how you move through the world. There is no level tied to a certain island. There's no level tied to a certain area. You can go wherever you want to and still progress. And on Twitter, systems is also the next thing they've been going over. Instead of simple grind, level, repeat type of games, devs post hints at something way more layered. Things like more complex progression systems, crew or group-based mechanics, ship upgrades and customization, and combat systems that involve stamina and skill interaction. So the direction is pretty clear. More RPG depth and less repetitive grinding. They also explain that player interaction matters. Another consistent theme is that player interaction is very important. Teamwork seems like it's going to matter a lot in this game. Crews are likely going to be a core system in the game. While solo play might still exist, it doesn't look like that is the main focus. You are supposed to play with your friends and you will progress faster with your friends. So this pushes the game closer to a more cooperative MMO style experience. Now for devil fruits and power systems. From teaser clips and showcase mentions, we know devil fruits do exist, and they follow the classic categories like Logia, Zoan, and Paramecia. But what stands out the most is how they are being handled. Abilities look more structured, more animated, and combat balance seems to be including things like counters and stamina usage, which leads to an important point. Fruits are powerful, but they don't look like they are meant to break PvP balance, like some older games like blox fruits and Sailor Piece. Abilities are not everything. You can have 2 sword abilities and beat someone with 10 fruit abilities, as long as you have probably Haki and good stamina and skill. One of the most consistent things shown all across trailers is ships. And from what we've seen so far, ships are fully controllable, upgrades are likely affecting how they perform, and ocean travel is not optional. It is required in this game. But more importantly than that, the sea itself feels like a real gameplay system. not just a background or empty space between islands. When you put everything together from all the footage we've seen so far, the world design starts to make a lot more sense. Instead of teleport hubs and fast travel everywhere, the world seems to be built around exploration routes. Islands feel like actual destinations, not just grind stops. Travel takes time, and there's actual risk involved. The progression is tied directly to discovery and movement, so the world doesn't feel like a menu you click through. It feels like a real ocean you live in and need to survive through. My final thoughts are, when you combine everything, the showcases, the teaser clips, and the developer posts, Rell Seas is shaping up to be an ocean-based RPG, with structured combat systems, exploration-driven progression, and a strong focus on crews and teamwork. But the most important thing to remember is this: we've only seen pieces of the game so far, not the full experience. Every time they come out with something, another game steals it, and they pop it out as fast as possible. So they are scared to release things. You guys need to understand this. If they release more, then more people are going to copy what they do just to get a quick cash grab. This is not the end game, and this is not the full economy of this game. Based on everything you've seen so far, trailers, showcases, and dev posts, do you think Rell Seas is actually delivering on this vision, or do you think it ends up being another hype Roblox anime game that falls off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything.